Hey guys, John with MashAndAsh here, and today I've got a very special cigar for you. I'm having the CAO BX3 from our good friends at Cigar World. I'll explain that when we cut it, we light it, and we enjoy this one together. Well, hey everybody, thanks for joining. We've got a phenomenal cigar that I'm going to try today. If you'd like to know more about cigars, whiskey, bourbon, just having a great time with life, definitely check out MashAndAsh. You can check out mashandash.com. You can also find us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, and Odysee. I got this cigar from my good friends at Cigar World. They've got a tasting lab. And they offered me the opportunity to try one, and I have not yet been able to find one of these in my cigar store. So I jumped at the chance to try one. So cigarworld.com, check those guys out. This packaging was great, came in the mail. I was super excited. So we're going to talk about it. First of all, the presentation. This band is incredible. It's so bright and vibrant. The BX3 has a Brazilian Mata Fina wrapper. The binder is Brazilian Arapiraca. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. But it's got a Brazilian, Honduran, Mexican, and Nicaraguan filler. So there's a blend of those multiple filler tobaccos, and I think that's part of why the BX has its name, the BX3. Guys, I cannot wait to get into this. And the only way that we're going to be able to do it is with a cut and with a light, as I say over at Cigars Daily. So let's go ahead and cut it. I think it just makes sense to use a traditional straight cut. So I'm going to use my patented I bummed my wrist out the other day. Cigar cutter. We're going to cut just a little bit off the top. Ooh, so good, so good. So this is a I think they said this was a medium to full-bodied cigar. Got a great draw initially. Sounds like it's going to be good, so let's go ahead and light it. We'll take a first couple of puffs on it, see what it is. All right, one little spot that didn't light correctly, that was definitely operator error. I just did something to my wrist, so it's not spinning and moving the way I normally would have it spin. But ooh. Definitely getting very strong coffee flavor. Maybe a sweetness. I've heard other people say they get citrus. I'm not getting the citrus note, but I'm definitely getting an incredibly pleasant taste. It's not sweet in the sweet sense, but it's definitely got a sweeter feel. I don't know if I'm describing that very well, but oh yeah, this is gonna be great. Just looks incredible. All that Brazilian and Honduran and Mexican and Nicaraguan tobacco layered together. It's a dense feeling cigar in the hand. It just smells incredible. It tastes amazing. Truly apt for this band. Now I know they say that this would pair well with a fine aged rum, and oddly enough, I'm not drinking rum today. I'm drinking a bourbon, so I'm drinking some 13 Colonies bourbon. So cheers. Oh, it's just like a fine wine and a good cheese when you take that bite and you take that sip of wine and it just works that magic inside of your mouth. The exact same thing is happening with this CAO BX3. I cannot wait to enjoy more of this. So we get about a third of the way in. I'll come back and let you know how it's going. Well, all right, everybody, the sun is starting to get to that just brilliant moment in time where I actually am lit pretty well. So I'm very excited by that. This CAO BX3 is proving to be a tremendous smoke. I'm so incredibly impressed by how well the different blends of tobacco were melding together and just really creating an amazing experience. I'm becoming a huge fan of this cigar the more and more that I enjoy it. I got to give you a little bit of background. These are coming in 3 sizes. They're a Gordo 6x60, a Toro 6x52, and this is a Robusto 5x52. And I think the price ranges are ranging from somewhere around the $8 to maybe the $10, $50, $11 range. So they're really right in the target price for, you know, having some great cigars at an incredible price. Throw a third in. The cigar is actually mellowed as everything's warmed up. The flavors are melding together. I'm getting still getting a sweet smell. There is and I probably attribute this to more of the Mexican, because I don't remember if I've ever smoked a Brazilian cigar before, but I'm going to say the Mexicans. I have smoked a couple Mexican cigars, and they were just very, like, I wouldn't say peppery, but they definitely had some spice to it. I'm gonna put that on the Mexican part of this cigar, which is not bad. It's actually very, very good. It's a lot of different layers of flavor. There's a sweetness. There's a bitterness, but not in a bad way. There's a bitterness, like an earthy tone. There is that component of coffee. Once you add the inclusion of the bourbon, it just makes it even better. I mean, you know, the bourbon that I chose on purpose because it was one that matches really well towards a fuller bodied smoke, and it's just an incredible experience. I wish I had one to give to all of you. We can all sit around the table here and smoke and talk about it. But guys, the CAO BX3 definitely lives up to the hype, in my opinion. That's my opinion, and my opinion alone. We're going to get a little further in the cigar, and I'll let you know how it's going. But again, I want to thank my friends over at Cigar World. Thank you. Guys, we're a little bit on the south side of halfway. The burn line on this is still incredible. I have not touched it up since I lit it. The CAO BX3. Oh, guys. Now, here's the thing. I normally don't watch other videos of other reviewers because I want to be tainted by it. But the information on the CAO said that you might taste espresso, you might taste chocolate, you might taste some other things. And then one of them was cinnamon, and I thought that was fascinating. And I try to find those flavors as I'm developing my palate, and I took a couple of puffs here. And then the retrohale, which is when you blow it out your nose. I can't blow a ton of smoke out, but I'm getting better about it. What's left on my palate was a cinnamon flavor, and I don't know if it's psychosomatic or if it's really there and I'm just starting to pick up on it, but that's incredible. I mean, it takes smoking a cigar to a different level when you know that something's coming and you find it. But it also, I can see why some of these master cigar smokers, especially the blenders, can put things together in such a way that they can make you find those flavors. As you begin the first third of the cigar, you're going to taste this, and the second part of the cigar, you're going to taste that, and then when you finish up, you're going to have this flavor. And I've noticed it on a few cigars, and as I'm smoking more and more, and then learning about them, I'm discovering those flavors. So, I mean, what's there to say? I mean, I know I'm going to end the cigar and share with you my final thoughts, but not a lot more I can add to it right now. It's just amazing. I'm just going to enjoy these next several minutes. I'll check in with you in a little bit. Well, we are coming down to the very end of this incredible BX3 by CAO. And as it started to finish, I started getting more chocolate notes. Still get that cinnamon, which is really cool to be able to taste cinnamon and chocolate together. It's almost like Christmas. This cigar, I can remember probably 2 or 3 times having a cigar that kind of blew my mind. I know recently with my father, La Bijou, was one of them, but the CAO BX3 is definitely going to be one that I'm going to be buying more of in the future. I highly suggest that you grab one and try it. Again, I really want to thank the friends of mine over at the Tasting Lab from cigarworld.com. They're a great clearinghouse to let you know what's coming out, what's out, what other people are thinking. They have a great ranking system. They got groups you can join. They're not sponsoring me other than they sent me this amazing cigar. I've been on their channel for a while, learning. I use them as a resource. I want to thank each and every one of the folks over there. Thanks for letting me have this amazing cigar. I hope that I'll be able to try some more in the future because, like I said, I couldn't find this cigar. And the 2 or 3 cigar shops I go to are they're not small cigar stores. I just haven't seen them recently. So very excited to try this. So guys, the CAO BX3, probably in my top 10, for 2022. We're going to be sampling more throughout the year. I hope you guys are enjoying these longer form videos. Come find us on MashAndAsh.com, especially TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Rumble, and Odysee. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you've had one, if you'd like to try one, what your thoughts are on the CAO BX3, what your thoughts are on other great CAO cigars. Now that I've had this one, I want to try more. So guys, thanks so much. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know what your thoughts are. Like, share the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Make sure that your drinks are always ice cold, that your asses are extra long, and have a great day.